Hey, planner friends, we are going to get ready with our plan with me for this week. And we are going to start off by using our Filofax planner. And this is the personal size, and it is the Finsbury planner here. So, this is something that I got a while back now. If you've been following my series, and so I wanted to do this like live writing planning session with you guys for the last couple of videos for December. But I think you guys saw some of my last updates where I finally updated and added my current cards for the planner. And this has been actually a really great improvement in my personal life because I've been able to just take this one planner and put my cash envelopes here whenever necessary. But then I also have access to my cards and I can just quickly put in my receipts here in this little slit over here. So I already updated some of the planner templates that are in this planner just for the upcoming year because we're just like what 2 3 weeks from the new year. So I'm going to keep my Kina Prince dashboard here because honestly this is the cutest. This whole like gardening theme is like my favorite, so I left that there. I still need to print out a new 2024 calendar dashboard, so I'll be doing that in the next couple of weeks. But I also printed out my monthly planner templates, and these you can also find them in my Etsy shop. But this has the undated monthly planning templates that you can print out, and it also has on the very back page like the goals and priorities for the month. So nothing too fancy, but it is something that's very minimalistic if you're into that. It has the top three priorities: financial goals, home goals, work goals, and personal goals. And then I also added a little section here for your important dates. So that's been a game changer because this allows me to kind of just go back here, jot down some of the important items for the month, and then come back over here and jot down my goals. So you guys know that I'm also a IT consultant. I have my own business, but recently I just accepted a full-time job. So I'm back to the work grind, and this calendar slash planner will be used specifically for my personal business and home items. And then I use my Hobonichi for my weekly planning for my full time job. That's just a personal choice of not wanting to add and mix things in here because personally, for my full time, I do also use a system, project management system called ClickUp. And so I write all of my things in there. But this is already good to go. And when I come over here to the second tab, and you'll notice here that I also got these from Filofax, finally switched out my dividers here. But I do have my weekly planning. So I already took out most of the planning templates here, but by the time that I get to the end of this month, I'm going to actually add in more planning templates and take out the rest of that are, still in here. And then the rest of the items, not anything different. I still left my inbox dashboard, which I use this very differently, but this is from Poi and Han, and you're able to write down kind of like the tasks and then how urgent they are. But I just kind of, use the little lines to write down all my tasks or inboxes, and then I just jot them down if they're completed or not. And then my appointments tracker is still here, which also you can get this on the Etsy shop. It's a uh, printable template, and I'm still writing down all of my appointments for the year up until next year. So this is not going to change. And I still have, as you can see, a whole bunch of lines to fill this up. Still got my Animal Crossing checklist, which reminds me that I have not had time to play my Nintendo DS, but I will. And then I also have like a social media planner, which is probably what I'm going to be using this second to last divider. But for now, I still have not added more templates in here. And then the last one, I decided to print out this uh, insert last week, but I'm going to add in all of the books that I'm reading in 2024 on here, And it is a little small because we're still working with the personal size, but I figured that this will allow me to be more conscious of like the books that I am reading, or at least jot down my favorite ones in each month. But I still have my Goodreads dashboard where I track all of my books. And then I just kind of made some lists to track down some of the routines that I have. So this is my morning routine, a work checklist, and then I also have the last one, which is a finance routine. So I'm also going to start a new series where I show you guys my finances, and this is utilizing the budget by paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. So yeah, these are some of the newest updates. Now let me go back and let's get back to planning. So I'm still using the Kina Print planning templates here in the personal size. And you guys know how much I've been loving to use these planning templates. Um, Nothing too different here. I'm actually going to take a look at my computer and just start reviewing my calendar so that I can track them on here. And then while we wait for my calendar to show up on the side here, but I am going on vacation this week. So, to be totally honest, there might not be that many things happening. And I actually have to schedule posts for the rest of the week just in case. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to be going with like a very blue theme here just because I know I'm going to want to use my December Christmassy stickers from um, Once More with Love. So let's go ahead and get planning. Actually, let me take this out here. But the first thing that I like to do, and let me just take both of these out, is highlight the headers here. Just put that to the side, get these down here. Y'all can see. Let's just zoom in a little bit. But first thing I like to do is highlight these headers. So I'll highlight the months, sorry, the days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then once I do that, I kind of go back to the rest of the other items and see what I am going to use. So I'm not going to use a food log, which means that I'll probably put a sticker here just to kind of cover that one section. But there is a mood tracker, so I'm going to use that. And I will definitely use the to-do list and the notes. Now, what I'll do differently for this section over here is I will use the habits tracking, and I'll add in some of the tracking that I already like to do. And then I know that I'm not going to have any happy mail this week because I won't be here. But I can still use this next week section. And apologies beforehand for the brightness of the actual template. I printed these out a while back when I was getting my planner ready, but my printer ink decided to run out. We don't like to waste around here, so this is why we are still using these. Now, let me go ahead and add a couple of items here. So because I use this for my personal work, business, and home, I'm going to start off with with the work items. So I know for sure that I have to add in a campaign post for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then once we have those ready, I'm going to come back and add in the rest of the other work items that I have to do. And I'm going to add in that this is a mood tracker. So once I have some of those items ready, I'm going to just go back in here and start adding some of the home items. So in this case, I will actually start doing that by writing down when I actually have vacation. So let's do that, but highlight it so that we do not forget. So on Wednesday, I will drive back to my hometown. And then for Thursday, we'll drive to Mexico. So, something that my family and I are doing differently this year for Christmas, we are going to go visit a very small town in San Luis Potosi, Mexico. And that is where we're going to be spending our Christmas. So, I'm going to add that in here. And then I know that we have our Christmas day on the following Monday, but we do have a Christmas service for church on Sunday. I'm gonna add that here. And then we do also have a Bible study on Wednesday. So even though I'm not going to be here, I still jot these things down because I have to remind myself to post something on the church social media page about these reminders. So that stays like this. And then I'm going to add in some other items for the other things that I need to do. So we are going to pack for Mexico. And not only that, but pack all of the gifts that I will need to drop off at my mom's. So I did get some Christmas gifts for my nieces and nephews. So I have to make sure that I pack that up. And then, other than that, I still have some home items to do. So I'm going to schedule some posts for Christmas for the campaign that I'm working on, and also the church social media page. So that's on the list. And then I'm also going to do a final cleaning of my home on Tuesday before I leave my house because we just got back from my sister's wedding and we kind of left the house pretty messy. And honestly, it was such a stressful and exhausting drive back home that I definitely did not want to get home and clean. So this time around, I'm going to make sure that I clean before I leave so that that's okay. And then I also have to figure out who can take care of my cat. So I'm going to put a little reminder here to call up one of my friends to see if she can take care of Choco. And then after that, I'm going to also add in some of the last minute reminders that I need to do. So in this case, I'm going to do schedule meetings and then pay finances. All right. So that is ready to go. I'm going to go back in here and just put on some stickers. So Let's see what we got here. I got this like cute sticker book of honestly all of my older stickers that I have here. But you guys, I told you guys that I'm going to use some of my winter stickers. And I'm getting out these. These are from the Coffee Monsters Co. Because I'm using blue, I'm going to continue doing that. So let's go ahead and do this. Put it on over our happy meal. I don't have my tweezers here, but we go. And then I'm also going to take another one and just add it over the days for the habit tracking. This is just a preference, just so that it'll be like, oh, look, this kind of goes with the theme, not because I want to hide the days of the week. And then let me get my other stickers. So you can kind of hear from my throat that I'm a little bit under the weather. I feel like every time that I'm recording something, it feels like I'm a little bit under the weather, but this time I really am. It was kind of cold back in my hometown, and my mom's house was also a little bit freezing. It's like one of those homes that doesn't get good ventilation or something, and so I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm just happy that it's just me and it's not anybody else in my family. But look at these cute. This is for the Wonderland emoji washi strips. So this is from the Winter Wonderland collection that she did. Um, these are washi strips. I'm gonna just take one. I'm gonna put it down here since we're trying to cover up some of these boxes. And then I'm also going to take another one. I have a whole bunch of stickers, y'all. These is like the perfect excuse for me to like get rid of them, but at the same time make the planner look cute. So I'm gonna just put them all over the place because I bought these last year and I have still not used them because they've been in my backup sticker book. So you can see here that I have way more winter stickers. I'm gonna just add some of these cute ones. But yeah, everything went well. Getting back home, and I'm honestly just excited for this mini vacation with my family. And to be totally honest, one of my goals for the next year is to schedule more vacation time with my family. I feel like we kind of stay at home a lot, and it's not that big of a deal because I don't mind staying at home. We're actually all homebodies, but it still is great to kind of get out and just kind of decompress, de-stress yourself, and definitely get some family time in. Now, I will say this may be something where we start scheduling like some me time, right? Like some self-care time. That's also something that I'm thinking about for my resolutions. Um, but look at how cute these are. These are chocolate, like little chocolate shakes here. So cute. So I am thinking about, what I could do for um my resolutions, but I know that everyone has their own journey. Everyone has different resolutions. And the reality is that not that many people meet their goals for the year. So, what does that tell you? Either we're not trying hard enough to meet our goals, or it really is you know, one of those things where you have to be very conscious about what goals you're going to set for yourself aside from just choosing whatever. So that's something that I'm trying to decide about this this upcoming year. I already wrote some of them down and most of them are for my home, but personal wise, I would like to see where I am taking more time for myself, and you guys are going to see that in my in my cash envelopes that I finally created a beauty envelope precisely to be able to just do that. Maybe get a massage, maybe even get my nails done. So yeah. So look at this. This is cute. Let me put it back in the planner. I'm gonna zoom out here. Put back this up in the planner. Get the light here a little bit because it's a little dark. And we are going to put this back in here. Now, the last things that I need to do are cover this food log section because I'm not going to use it, but also write down my habit tracking. So that's what I'm going to do now. Number one, always my Bible study. I try to read my Bible on a daily basis. If at that, I try to do like a little mini prayer time, which I obviously do that every night. But I also want to do a mini prayer time while I do my Bible studies. And then I'm also going to do a read my book. There's a book that I am reading. I'm supposed to somehow read 8 more books for my book goal this year, but that's not been working out. But if I can at least be close to my goal, then we should be okay. And then I'm also going to review my finances. Those are my top three. So here you go. And then I'm going to add in one more sticker to cover this food log here. So I think what I'll do is probably add one of these. It's like out of the woods, but there's this one that has kind of like a flowery. I feel like it's a little bit Christmas theme. This one's not a Christmas theme, but it'll work. I'll add this right here to cover that. There you go. Beautiful. Now we're ready to tackle the week. So I will be going out on vacation from Wednesday and I won't be back until next Thursday. So before I leave today, I just want to say Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope you have the most amazing day, a beautiful day, and a very blessed day. And I will see you guys after Christmas time. Bye.